These are the faces that you make when you go to a game in Urumqi, a CBA game in Urumqi. All the arenas in different cities are not the same. We've been to another arena in Shanghai for a CBA game with the Sharks. But this particular city is very interesting, and I'll show you why.
Oh, this is cool.
It's cool. Look this way, Grace. So we had Grace's diaper bag. We had to check it in at a police station. They told us to get out of line and check the bag in. So it was very, very cold outside, and we had to step out of line, walk to the police station. Luckily, one of the police officers walked us over there because we didn't understand what they were saying to us. But we walked over and dropped our bag off, and then we walked back to get into the arena, which is not right next door. So we think we're all good. We stopped to get some popcorn that they take out of the container to put in plastic bag. I'm assuming that you can't have a plastic container, but you can have a plastic bag. So right here is where we had to give up the popcorn, because then they said as soon as we stepped into the stadium that you cannot have snacks. Then why sell snacks? The unimpressed crew. Grace is usually dancing and doing all types of things at games, but this time she was maybe fed up herself. And for sure you cannot film police officers in the face.
That's literally where the popcorn is sitting. Because we can't eat it.
If you're interested in seeing the dancers, here's a clip. The dancers holding up that sign, or those signs, are the advertisement for the halftime. Yes, the signs that you can barely see. Also, we are so far up because we were trying to find our seats and we couldn't, and then there was like a blocked off section, but you had to go around up and down to get to the part that we were supposed to sit in, and we just decided to find any seats and just sit down. I enjoyed this performance. I think I'm assuming right that these are Uyghur dancers. And this is the part I love about Urumqi. I like the Uyghur culture. Well, I like some parts of the Uyghur culture. The performance was actually 4.5 minutes, a little bit over 4.5 minutes, so I won't record the whole thing here or add the whole thing here, but it was really good. So we were over it and we decided to leave. Not that I'm happy with America right now, I'm actually not, and grateful to be away, but we are used to a certain type of experience, I'll say that, since Wayne's been working in sports, and it's just hard to, it's hard. So of course we cannot record inside a police station or record police officers' faces. So you won't get much, but you'll get a little bit. Those are all the bags. So we got Grace's bag back finally. That's an inconvenience, especially when it's cold outside, but it's not the only inconvenience. the airport ride, the stop that you have to make a mile before the airport terminal, that's another video. That's another time. But getting out in the cold to do something unnecessary, yeah. There is a lot of beauty in Urumqi, and there's a lot of here also. And so we're back at our hotel, but I just wanted to share with you guys, just in case you happen to be in town and not know the rules. Do not bring a bag, and you may not eat inside the arena itself. You would have to stand up and eat it by the concession stand, which is right outside the arena. Also be prepared for the tickets to be a bit confusing, or for there to be blockage. And if you do bring a bag, you do have to check it in at the police station and then go inside the arena. If it wasn't for Grace, I wouldn't have brought one, but I brought her like her sippy cup. I also brought cough drops and lip balm and things like that because it's really cold outside. But if you need any of those things, make sure you have it where you can fit it into your coat pocket if you want to go to a game. And again, this is not to rag on Urumqi. I really like a lot about Urumqi. Surprisingly, I will miss some things whenever we get up out of here, but some of the rules are just, I don't understand the reasoning behind them. It's not for us to understand. I guess this is not our city, or our country, but it's a little discouraging to do anything. That's why I don't really like to do much with Grace. It's already enough that everywhere you go, you have to go through TSA like security to get through. The only thing you don't have to do is take off your shoes. But you can't even go to the grocery store without having to go through some type of security process. And so for that reason, it's very discouraging again. To want to go anywhere is just, it takes a lot. And sometimes you just, like, at least back home, if you want to do something, you can want to get in and out. You don't really want to have to interact with people all the time. Sometimes, I mean, that's a bad thing, but it's a truthful thing, and there's nowhere you can do that at because there's always a step before this step before this step. And so hopefully I didn't post anything inappropriate here, or, you know, that's not okay to post, but I just wanted to share because there's not a lot of information. Like, we didn't know before we went to the game that was a new rule. Last year, we were able to go to the game and get food and eat it in the arena. We were able to bring her diaper bag inside. They let us put it on the conveyor belt, which was still there. We still had to go through security without the diaper bag. So I was just very confused. Maybe the machine was broke, or I'm not sure. But I just wanted to put the information out there for some that may not know. Oh, and lastly, bring tissue if you plan on using the bathroom. There will not be any tissue, and bring hand sanitizer or your own soap because you won't find that there either. That's all.